What's really good? Welcome back to my channel, My Ride or Dies. We are 38 strong, but soon to be 3.5 million. I am just going to put that little nugget out into the universe because I am super, super excited today. Before we get into what this video is about, because I know y'all attention spans be real small, so I'm going to try to keep this video nice and cute and light and just easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Come on, can we speak about that? Can I be the first cover girl that's trans from Brownsville, Brooklyn to be graced on the covers? All right, but let's peep the curl game because today I am feeling the compact fro. These curls are looking juicy. My hair is looking cute. I have my makeup on. Look at that. I have my little watch, my necklace, my earrings, a little dress. My stomach is looking fat because I'm sitting, but look. Boom, right? Boom. The little red Harachis because I'm from New York and we're not wearing heels because it is about to be like, what, 8 o'clock in the morning? I've been up since like 5 because I had to get ready. I had to make sure my hair was cute and everything because your girl do not know how to act, okay? She's been locked in the house and she is going to a mechanic. That's the appointment that I have today. My watch don't work, but I'm going to a mechanic at 8 o'clock today. And I went yesterday because I'm having some truck problems, like I told you. So I'm just trying to like see what's wrong with it. And then take it from there. So I have an appointment at 8 o'clock and I went yesterday and it was a whole bunch of men just like in a mechanic yard, right? Like, I don't know what you call those places where you get your car fixed and like stuff like that. But like there was a whole bunch of mechanics. Let me tell you, let me give you the setup. Let me give you the setup right now because your girl was like, ooh, 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 I've been locked in the house. This is a lot of testosterone. Your girl is freshly pumped with estrogen. The girls are sitting high and right. Like it was the perfect setup for like me meeting Mr. Right, right? But whatever. Before we get there, right? So boom, let's peep what I wore. I woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of da 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 da. Let me just try to get something done productive. Let me at least go take my truck to see what's wrong with it. You know, like maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's something that's not even that expensive. Maybe it's something that like, I don't know. I don't know, but I wanted to figure out, right? So woke up, put a little makeup on. I even put on red lipstick. I put Rihanna's. Hold on. I put Rihanna's uncensored, her lipstick right here. This one. I put this on my lips. I had a black cat eye. I had my fro. I had on this what dress did I? Oh, I had on this green just plain t-shirt dress. It was like an olive green plain t-shirt dress with these boots. I like to call them the Ralph Lauren boots. They go over the knee and they lace all the way up in like a camel brown, like almost like a riding boot that goes over the knee, but like with a heel attached to it. So it made me taller. And then I wore this sheer cream cardigan that was long. I went to the mechanics like that. I don't know why I be doing the most, guys. I don't know why I be doing the most. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I just feel like I need to do the most, like the mostest for the hostess so that I can like pump myself up and remind myself that I'm that bitch, you know? So that's what I did. I even had these shades because whenever I'm rocking the fro, these shades, can you peep these? Boom. Don't I look like I'm a hippie from the 60s? Like, peace and love. Peace and love. Like, but I am living. I am living. Or like Paris Hilton would say, I'm sliving. Guys, I've been watching with my sister, Paris and Nicole, The Simple Life. Can we talk about the gems and the gifts that is Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie? Guys, if you want to have a good nostalgic laugh during this quarantine, please try to find The Simple Life. I mean, these girls, honestly, hilarious. So I'm giving very much that vibe. So I went, got in the car, drove down Atlantic Ave. If you from New York and you from Brooklyn, you know what Atlantic Ave is. I drove down Atlantic Ave, found two places, right? I went to the first place. It was Amico, right? So I went to Amico and hold on, let me put on a little bit of lip gloss because I feel like my lips could be a little popping. Hashtag not sponsored, but I am living for this NYX Professional Makeup Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie. I mean, literally, look at this. It's like a peach. It's like a cute peach like that. You just put it on. And it just is like a little light wash of color. Not too much because yesterday, that red lip, I gave it to them strong yesterday, but today I'm going to give it to them nice and slow. Okay? I want to walk into that little automotive center and I want them to soak up this tall glass of milk. Okay? I am 5'8" for those who are interested. But here's the debate about me being 5'8". I am a tall woman. I have good posture, I like to say, you know. And I always get told that I'm taller than 5'8". Oh, you look like you're 5'10". You look like you're 5'11". I've had the biggest insecurity of my life, and it's something that I struggle with, but I still embrace it because I still don't stop wearing my heels, is my height. I'm really insecure about my height. So whenever I go to, you know, my endocrinologist, you know, to get my my HRT medications, I always make a habit to get my height taken checked. I even take my socks off because I'm like, look, just place a little parchment there. I don't want any like anything added. I make them rip off the sheet from like the beds at the hospitals, like, you know, when you sit and get examined. I make them rip off a sheet and place it on the thing so I can get my height checked with nothing that is going to add anything. So I know for facts I am 5'8". I am 5'8". Everybody else who say that they 5'8" or they 5'10" or 5'11", you know how many guys be telling me that they, I'm 5'11", so I'm still a little taller than you, da 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 da, just don't wear your heels. Then I come there and I'm taller than them. And I'm like, you not 5'11". Why you lying? Like, why you lying? Now I feel like you set me up. Like, I feel like you set me up and shit like that, like, gets you murked. Like, don't even try me like that. Like, why? You could have told me that you was my height. Like, you didn't even have to lie about that. Like, that's petty right there. That's real petty. That be getting me tight, right? So whatever. You see, my height is a touchy subject. I be snapping back and reverting. But you know what? Positivity into the universe, peace and love. We are over that, and I embrace my height, and it is what it is. Look, I always keep a pair of boots in my truck. Always. Can we talk about this? Python printed. It's not real python. It's from 14th and Union. I got this at Nordstrom Rack. They were originally 180. No, they were originally 380. And this is when your girl had 2 jobs. I was working 2 jobs and I invested in these boots and I paid $80 for them. $80. The tag, I took off the tag, but these are my first like leather soled boots. Love, 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 love these boots. But I'm getting off topic, right? So I went to the automotive place. Thank you for following my kooky journey. I had to give you side stories, but I went to the automotive place and I walked in. I had on my mask. I had on my outfit. I was really, really nervous. I was like, oh God, I hate that I have to do this. But I went in and there was a gentleman sitting behind a desk and there was like this long sheet of like almost like plastic, like see-through plastic shower curtains. And if I had nails, you could hear the click clacking, but I don't have nails. So just imagine that I have nails. So it had like the plastic and then it had like a duct tape because the plastic wasn't long enough. And he was sitting at a desk and he was like, how can I help you, miss? And I was like, okay, so I have a Ford F-150 2003, and she's having problems. I think there's a hole in the vacuum line that's causing the engine to pull in too much air. But I would like to just go ahead and have my truck completely looked at so I can get a full diagnostic and list of everything that's wrong. Do you guys do like a written list where you put down everything that's wrong with the truck? They're like, yes, we'll give you an estimate. We'll give you a quote. Da da da. It's going to be $40. And if you decide to do work with us, we'll use that 40 towards the repairs. If not, then it will get waived and it will be returned back to you. So I was like, oh, cool, great. That's perfect. I can't, in my head, I'm like, the girl ain't got the coin, so she can't really afford it. So, when I heard that little $40, I was like, I think I might just decline. But then when he was like, I'll get it back, I'm like, okay, we're in business. I have like, can we talk about it? I am truly, truly blessed because there's people who have zero. But I am working on like $58. $58. So, that little 39.99, it better not come with too many taxes and hidden fees because your girl is cutting it real close, okay? And that's another thing. I've been dressing up. It's mad cold out here. It's mad cold, but I don't care. I've been dressing up because I'm like, just because you're going through the struggle don't mean you got to look like you're going through the struggle. I mean, fake it until you make it. And these are clothings that I had when I was good. And they still just as good now that I ain't good. Like, people think that because you're going through hard times, you got to let yourself go. I mean, you still got the clothes that you had when you were good. You could throw those on. You don't even got to put on makeup. I'm using e.l.f. It's a jumbo liner. It's by e.l.f. It's $3 at Walmart. That sucker is so dry. She is so dry. That marker is so dry. Okay? But I ain't got nothing else and I ain't got money to buy new eyeliner. So you know what I do? I take a little bit of water, H2O. She never lets you down. Dip that little brush in there real quick and then really give it a shake like that. And then it's, look at that, liner. You wouldn't even know that I had that marker for way past its prime, but that goes to show you, you don't gotta spend a lot of money. I live by e.l.f. products, NYX, like, hashtag sponsor a girl. Like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out. That's gonna be my goal today. My goal today is always to try to put out a goal of mine and actually go for it. I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna send an email to NYX and I'm gonna send an email to e.l.f. and I'm gonna ask if they want to collaborate with me. I'm gonna totally do the YouTube thing. I'm gonna be like, I'm an up and coming YouTube sensation, and I really, 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 really actually use your products. I live by them. I have I have stuff of old makeup, and I still use it. And would you like to sponsor a video and send me some products so that I can review it and, whatever. But I'm going to put that little nugget out into the universe because I really do like NYX and I really do like e.l.f. I really, really do use those products and I stand by them. So it wouldn't be phony if I'm endorsing them. Hashtag shade, darling. Because there's a lot of people that just do it for the coin and they don't even use the products. It's like, okay, after you did that review on that eyeliner by that company, then I've never seen you use that eyeliner ever again in any other video. Did you really like that product? Or were you just endorsing? Okay, how we doing? You can't trust these people out here, guys. I know that I am not the girl that you're going to come to for like the latest hip trends and stuff like that. But I hope that's not even the audience that I want. The audience that I want on my channel? I want people that are real. People that can actually sit down and hold a conversation and really just want to like kiki and be like besties. Like, you know what I don't understand? We all searching for connections, and that's why we even put ourselves out there on social media. That's the whole purpose. We're trying to connect with people instead of like putting out such a falsehood. I want to be real, and that's what my channel is. My channel is real. That's why I call y'all my ride or dies, because y'all real, and only real people can sit down and watch a real bitch talk about some real shit. And that's why I appreciate you guys. You know what? I said I wasn't going to even do a long video, but let's wrap this up and tell you the point of the story, right? So, boom. He said he's going to do a full diagnostic, and then they'll let me know. So he was like, I was like, oh, how soon can we get this? He was like, maybe I could push you for tomorrow. And I was like, okay, perfect. What time? He's like, 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 is my favorite number. Roman numeral 8. It's my lucky 8. So I am taking that as a great omen. A girl did her cute makeup. I was like, who am I going to see? Because I have to explain my truck. Because, guys, my truck right now, if you look at it, it's on reverse. Now, it's supposed to be on park. But my gears shifted. Now, I've gotten this fixed like 3 times, but now it's an internal problem. They got to take off the whole steering wheel, the whole dashboard to replace some sort of cylinder and then fix that, right? Way too much money. So I've just learned how to drive where my reverse is my park, my neutral is my reverse, and my number 2 is my drive. Okay? Complicated. My life is complicated, but you know what? We are making lemons into limonadas, okay? Side note also, can I tell y'all a cute nickname that when I was little, I always knew that I was a little girl. Nobody else wanted to see it. So I knew I had to keep it hidden. But my family, because I had really curly hair, they would call me Raggedy Ann. They'll be like, look at Raggedy Ann, you know, like a trapo. Like a trapo is like an old rag, you know. That's what they used to call me, like Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Trapo, you know. So I always thought that it was cute because it had the Ann. They didn't call me Raggedy Andy. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I feel like my family always knew. I always got whenever I would be out with my mother, they were like, oh, your daughter's so pretty. And she would get upset and be like, no, that's a boy. And da 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 da. But I used to love when they called me Raggedy Ann. Because they had the Ann part. And I never had a Raggedy Ann doll or a Raggedy Andy, ironically. I want one, but I want to find a Raggedy Ann doll and a Raggedy Andy doll from 1990, like the year that I was born. I know, so random, but for me to own those 2 dolls, I would want them to be authentically from the year I was born. I'm one of those persons that I'm not going to buy something without a deeper meaning or like a purpose behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to accumulate stuff, you know, like consumerism. We accumulate stuff and then we buy into fast fashion and fast everything, and then, you know, we wind up throwing things away because like it's not cool anymore. For me, I want to accumulate stuff that has meaning to me so that I hold on to it and not continue to just put in more trash into the universe, you know. Like, we have to be more conscious of like our trash like output into this universe. You know, the trash is not disappearing, it's staying in landfills. The more you know, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go to that appointment. And, you know, he's a guy. I said I needed to explain to him how to drive the car because the car is old and the gears they're shifted. He was like, I could look at that for you. We'll put that in, da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I inherited the car with that, you know, with that signature. And he was like, signature? And I was like, yeah, with that signature. I don't look at anything as sort of a flaw. I look at it as, you know, like just a personal beauty mark. And he was like, that's cute. And I was like, are you flirting, Poppy? Because I don't know how tall you are, but you sitting down on that desk and I'm looking down at you and you looking like a snack because your girl has been in the house. She has not seen a man. And you know what? You looking real scrumptious. Okay, so calm down with that flirting, because you know what? A hoe never get cold. It's cold out here, but I made sure I'm looking right because you know what? Ain't no ring on this finger. Ain't no ring on this finger. So, and I didn't see no ring on his finger. So if he's single and he looking to mingle and he looking to get all up in this and get to know me for the right reasons, then you know what? I am not closing off anything in the universe. Because I've been manifesting my man for like the day I was born. The day I was born, I was looking for my man. And you know what? He's coming. He's coming, but I got to figure me out first. But you know, ain't no harm in getting to know somebody until he comes into my life. How you doing? All right. Enough of that. I just wanted to have fun on camera, honestly. I just wanted to have fun on camera and talk to you guys about like my day and what I'm going to be doing, because I could just be like crying on camera like I normally do. I mean, okay, also another thing. People who know me, who know my channel and have seen me like close to me, they've been giving me like suggestions. They're like, you know, you got to do what's trendy. You got to do what's like hip. You got to do like what's current. You got to really tap into that YouTube algorithm. And I'm like, look, If I can't make it being real, then I don't want to make it being fake. Like, I don't. Like, how many times are we going to be watching people apply makeup every single day? Like, all right, like, that's annoying. I don't want to watch mad makeup reviews about and watch people put on makeup. How about you put it on yourself? Like, how about you just try yourself without watching somebody else do it? Why do you feel like you got to watch somebody else to learn how to do something? You can just try it yourself, you know? That's all I'm saying. I'm just the girl that you come to when you want something real. And if you don't want something real, then you go out and watch all the fakes. But I ain't fake. So I ain't going to compromise who I am and do something just for the sake of likes and all of that. Like, I'm not going to build a platform based on superficiality. I'm going to build a platform on keeping it real, funky, spunky. Like, your girl's from Brownsville, Brooklyn. She never been fake. I never will be fake, all right? I'm from the realest part of Brooklyn. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Stop trying me. Stop trying me, YouTube. Like, yeah, real's gonna recognize real, and my channel's gonna recognize real, and people who watch me is gonna be like, that's a real bitch, and it's time to like and subscribe to this real bitch channel, because I'm tired of all these phonies and fakes. Like, facts, like, straight up. Okay, I had to keep it real G and real funky. I've been listening to a lot of gangster rap. Like, I don't know, it's something. Like, the more you stay in Brownsville, Brooklyn, the more you be in East New York, like, it just be pulling it out of you, and you just be, like, on your shit. Like, you just be like, yo, what you looking at? Why you trying me? Like, why you trying me? And on top of that, we all frustrated. So it's like, you know, like, I feel like the tension is so thick outside that you could cut it with, like, a butter knife. Like, people so scared of each other because of the coronavirus. And people be like, yo, like, 6 feet apart. Like, 6 feet apart. They be like that in the stores and stuff. Like, people don't be playing, like, on the sidewalk here in Brooklyn. They be like this, yo, 6 feet apart, social distancing, like. And then people be checking people when they don't have masks. Like, yo, you ain't got your mask on. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you, like, what's really on your biscuit? Like, what's really on your cookie and your dome piece? Because you really putting people at risk right now. So, guys, put on your face mask, all right? Wash your hands and practice social distancing, because shit is getting so real out here that it's like at any moment people are about to pop off and shit is about to get lit, all right? I love you guys for watching. Peace and love. Bye.